Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 back on the Bretagne map today. We are going to be having a look at how our HST's doing, and I mean, to be fair, it's quite loud, isn't it? But it's doing pretty well. We've got the intercity power car on one end, Virgin Trains plain red on the other there. It's doing 100 miles an hour. It's already been down to Quimper over there. I know it's not pronounced like that apparently, it's like Quimper or something, but I've been calling it Quimper for that long. I think it's just sort of stuck, hasn't it? We've got the that one there just arriving. It hopefully should space out. I have got the timetabling turned on for this this couple of sets now. Hopefully this can become quite a busy little station down here with things whizzing in and out. That would be quite good. That's been doing 125. This one now cruising along at 115 miles an hour. Blasting through the countryside there. So yeah, things are as always doing really well. We're in the blue, we're in the money, everybody, which is excellent news. That's what we like to hear, and I really do like the fact that, you know, this particular bridge here is it's about halfway between the two big cities. Well, it's not, it's close to Quimper, isn't it? But that's obviously close to Quimper, and it's doing 123 miles an hour. So whichever way the trains are going, they're going to be doing in excess of 120 miles an hour over this bridge. So like, you're sat here in the town and you can't see a thing. You know, well, you can see that. We're going to say this bridge is in the way, isn't it? But say you were on the beach down here, you're just going to see high-speed trains blasting across the top there, which is really, really good. I love that. Now, obviously, we have got plans for a high-speed service between Vannes and maybe Saint-Nazaire. We've not got anything waiting there, have we? But we've got it long enough for high-speed trains. Maybe. And obviously Nantes. We've got quite a bit going on there. Long trains. People were on about that the trains aren't making money. That none of the regional ones are because of the buses. I think that's probably the ones down here that you were on about rather than the ones up in Nantes. But the trains are still carrying people, aren't they? Alright, they're losing that. Alright, they're not really carrying that much at all. But yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. As it grows, these trains will get busier. Ooh, class 90. Full and standing. So there we go. It doesn't matter, does it? Some of the local trains aren't making as much money, but the intercities are full and standing, and they are the big earners. What have we actually got in terms of? Okay, the Southern High Speed is not a big earner. It's losing us £11 million a year, but the Northern High Speed is making 66.6 million. I mean, you can't argue with that, can you? That's just fantastic. Littor Logs up at nearly 14 million. So we are making a fantastic amount of money. And obviously, these particular trains down here are going to start making loads of money eventually out of these HSTs. We just need to give it some time. Now, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to start off by having a little cruise down the Northern High Speed to see if we've got any broken tunnels. Now, of course, we have got broken tunnels. I don't know why. It's very irritating, isn't it? Is this a 125 mile an hour track? Helps if you use the correct one. We are gonna delete this. Delete this entire line. Not the whole line. We're gonna leave the left-hand side in, or maybe we're not. Maybe we're gonna just blast it out. Right, there we go. Try again. Put that in. I mean, we don't have to do the entire tunnel, do we? We technically don't, but I'm going to anyway, just to make sure that it's done. Because otherwise, if we do like a cab view video, the tunnels might be funny in the middle, and it's not what we want, is it? Right, there we go. Right. Is it the same at this end? Yes, it is. Right, it's gone. Don't have to worry about that anymore, people. The tunnel cannot hurt you. There we go. Look at that. A proper tunnel now. And obviously, it's brave doing this one, isn't it? Because obviously if we can't afford to put it back in, which we are going to be able to afford to put it back in, but obviously we've lost our highest earning route if something should fail there. Right, there we go. That tunnel is beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful tunnel. Right. So I need to go into my signals. There we go. Right, auto sig. Yes. One way. Yes. Right, there we go. Pop you on there. There we go. That's absolutely fine. Right, we'll pop those trains on earning money. People don't like the fact I don't pause while building. I mean, I don't tend to. The only time I ever pause while building is if I'm editing a line that I don't want. Like if I'm editing a line or destroying something that's actually, you know, I mean, when I'm just building a line, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you pause or unpause. But yeah, if I'm... Right, this is another tunnel we need to edit. Obviously, I'll pause it now because I don't want all my trains to get stuck. There we go. Right, destroy, destroy. This is a much smaller job than what we've just done. Now, I believe the line speed is 100. It is. Right, there we go. Can we just draw that straight back in? Ah, too much curvature. Excellent. But then there's not. Right, okay. You know what this game's like. Right, okay. What are we on there? We're on 3 aspects. I'll go with 1 way. We don't need an auto sig. That should be fine. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Oh, honestly, no. Has every tunnel done it down this line? For goodness sake. Right. Hang on. Well, right, we're still paused. That's fine. Go on. Lot of you. Scram. And you. There we go. Right. So, we're going to put that back in there. Lovely. Keep it going. Lovely. Right, okay, we've got that. That's good. All the way down to there. Obviously, we would have done this sooner, but because of, obviously, we had the situation regarding lack of funds. Obviously, you can't really get around that, can you? Right, have we got any more tunnels? I don't think we do we? No. Don't think we have a single tunnel on the southern high speed, apart from the tunnel that we have down here, and that is not affected because I saw that earlier. There we go. Right, so we can unpause now. We've still got a handsome sum of money in the bank, which is good. Now, what I want to do, obviously, at the moment, Audeurne is not a particularly attractive place to want to travel. Now, the reason for that is I've demolished half of it. So, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to make the roundabout a little bit smaller. Where are we? One-way roads. 2. There we go. But straight like that. There we go. Now, what do you want to be? You want to be just a normal road, don't you? Now, this might not have quite as much congestion on it if I upgrade this and bang it into town that way. Right, hang on, is that gonna? That's not gonna work. Excellent. Now, how are you feeling if we bob you up again by a notch? Now, you like that? That's good. Could have a green viaduct. Excellent. That is not a pretty gradient at all. It's gonna have to do. There we go. Cooking on gas there. Now, are any people going to turn off down here? Just to make the... wow, this is a... that is a lot of traffic. Flipping heck. Right, if I accelerate there, now I have... oh, look, people are turning off. People are going to use this road. And that just reduces the traffic down here, makes traffic a little bit more bearable. Because obviously things are stuck there, because they all want to come into town, but now they can go this way if they want to skip it all out. I mean, nobody does, but they could if they wanted to, and that's the main thing. So I'd like to put a bus down there. That is going to be a problem. Or is it? I mean, yeah, it is, isn't it, to be fair? Would it be better to shove a train in? I mean, I think we all know the answer to that, don't we? Right, it would be better to chuck a train in there, wouldn't it? Right, okay, hang on. Right, what have we got here? Is this this is 25 coming out of here? No, it's not. That's all built in. Right, so... Can we 50? Can we get 50 out of that? Yeah. You know the words. Keep it flat. I'm going to go for a bit of 75, yeah. Oh, why does this flaming game do that? Why can't it keep level crossings flat? It's the most annoying thing in the world. flipping transport fever. Right, okay. I'm going to build straight to there. Right over. There we go. You can't do anything about that, can you? Right, 75. Straight away. Off we go. Right. This isn't going to be a fast line. I mean, we could decimate the town. I don't really want to do that, to be fair. What we'll do is we will go for a bus turnaround there. Yeah. Like that. There we go. And then we can stick the railway station on the end. Where did all these come from? Sure, I didn't used to have them. Maybe I did. Right, there we go. 260. We don't need a footbridge. A medium station. Right, hang on, where are we? There we go. Right, plonk you on the end. There we go. Right, now this is going to come with a little bit of demolition. Just a little bit. Right, there we go. 25 mile an hour, straight out here. Keep it flat. I forgot to put high-speed track on. This isn't going to want to cross over, is it? They just never do. Wow, it's done it. What on earth have I done to deserve that? Right, hang on. We'll just upgrade that track while we're here. Keep that flat. Right, I'm going to destroy that again. So then what we can do is we can just run it out here over all of these as a level crossing. Now that's not as bad looking as I thought it would be, to tell you the truth. We can get across there without the level crossing playing silly beggars. Right, there we go. And again, you can get all the way in and all the way out. Fantastic. Now this hopefully, there we go, just little zigzag. This will hopefully take a little bit of pressure off that road. That's the idea here. Right, signals. One way. There we go. Right, that's actually done it. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. There we go. Right, same again going back. Again, that's worked out pretty well. Right, happy with that. There we go. Right, okie dokie. So, we need another train here. It's going to come in on these M platforms at Audion. Is that platform 6? There we go. We'll ping it down the end. How's that? Then at Quimper, I'm going to come in platform 5. Whoa, what's going on there? Why are you not sticking to your own line, my friend? Why are you whizzing across? There's no need for that. Quimper platform 6. Right, we need to... probably because it's on a bend, it'll be a slightly quicker route, won't it? Right, hang on. And put a 3 aspect there, and put another 3 aspect there. How's that? Right, all done. Into there. Quimper, round to there. Lovely. That will do. So this will be the train. All done to Concarneau. I mean, at this point, it's just me making noise, isn't it, to be fair? Right, now we can actually get a 318 down here. Are we using a 318, though? I don't know. Let's have a look. Now, somebody did mention using a 318 and a 320 together. Apparently, that happens. We shall see. We shall see. Hang on a second, because I can't actually... Do we have to come round here? Have I got a... Did I get them? Did I put a depot up here? No, I didn't. Right, I've not actually had to run anything out of Auburn yet, have I? Right, so how are we going to get... Because that's diesel only, so we'll have to run it down this line. I'll have to run some sort of bypass line round here. There we go. Right, so... We'll run a... Run onto the... Alright, there we go. 40. 40. Wow, you can actually run all the way around there at 40. That's pretty impressive. Can we cross over at... We'll cross over at 30. How's that? There we go. That is good. Right, okie dokie. Sorry, my chair is squeaking like mad. Need a new one. Need a new one. But then I need a new processor, because mine apparently is on its last legs. So, I mean, it does get some hammer, doesn't it? But, you know, you think processor or new chair. I mean, I think we know what's going to win in that argument, don't we? Right, so we've got our new little bypass line, which is actually pretty good. I think that'll get some use. Right, up to the... place. Electric multiple unit. Right, what have we got? Let's scroll down and see what we've got. We've got... Wow. Okay, this is interesting. So, what have we got? We've got, like, Scotland... theming going on there, so we could just knock that out of the park completely, or we could go for a 377. Now I do like a 377. That can fit 90, right? Because that actually, does that have a pan? I think they. Which one's a dual mode? It's really annoying that we can't sort of. I mean, you can sort of do that, but for some reason the thumb. Yeah, right, tell you what we'll do. We'll buy that. That hasn't got a pan. We'll buy that. That has. Right, there we go. We'll have two of them then. There we go. The train or Dern to conquer now. That. Oh, so familiar. Oh yeah, they're very bright LED headlights, aren't they? There was a mod that I'm sure I used to have that sort of calmed them down a little bit, but... Right, so what have we got? We've got... That'll do. Little 5-car units. Livens it up, doesn't it? People are going to have a fit seeing Southern trains running in what is sort of Scotland alongside Midland Main Line HSTs. What is not to love about that combination? Right, off we go. So we're not delaying anything, and these can do 100 miles an hour. I know they won't be able to. They'll only be able to do 75, but they're fairly low capacity units, aren't they? 95. I didn't think there was any point in putting a 350 on there. They carry way too many people. I remember just using these all the time. This was all I used. Like my entire fleet was made up of these things. Because obviously we didn't actually have many trains when these came out, did we? I mean, they're fairly nippy. Compared to what we've got, he's getting on with it, isn't he? Wow, those taillights are bright. Right, where's the next one? Oh, he's made it to the position light. Oh, this chap's going to have to slow right down now, isn't he? Because it's a shame he can't get it to do things like run as a 10 car all the way there. Because obviously that's what would happen in real life, isn't it? We'd run as a 10 car, and then when we got there, we'd split. 5 car would... No, that's exactly what would happen. Right, okay, so... It's completely blocked. Right, that's the Rennes to Chalon local, so that's going back out. Right, so if we can actually get you to leave first, then this will go in front of the... You see, he's going. But then we don't mind him going in front, because he can go a little bit quicker, can't he? It's sort of... Yeah, but then that can accelerate quicker, so it'll get ahead. Oh, it's one of those. It really is anyone's game, and I'm pretty sure it won't matter. It's mainly so long as it doesn't go in front of a Voyager, because the Voyager can absolutely knock spots off these in terms of performance. I don't mind these chaps either sitting and waiting at the end, because you do get them sat waiting, don't you? And I like having the trains waiting. I think it just livens it up a little bit. There we go. Say goodbye, Southern 377s. You're never coming up this part of the map ever again. I don't think you are, anyway. I know it's sort of I don't think that the 377/6 spec was actually out in 2003, so you'll have to. But I guess if that's the only thing that bothers you about this sort of arrangement, then I guess we're onto a winner, aren't we? Oh yeah, he has to slow down going out that end. Now we need this guy to get in front of the other 377, which is going to happen. Is not going to happen? I don't know. Could actually do with upping the frequency of these trains, because they do all seem to be leaving full. There we go. I mean, this chap's doing 56 already. Look at that, motoring along. What we need to ask ourselves is, do the stroke 6s actually have more power than the stroke 4s? Because if they don't, then this is obviously going to be slower. Because it's got, you know, an extra carriage, hasn't it? Alright, I'm going to pop this chap up here as well so we can keep an eye on him and keep tabs on him. I mean, this thing can do 100. Come on, up to speed. Let's be having you. I wonder if, do they use these as 10 cars? They probably do, don't they? Oh no, we've got a wonky flipping doodah. Right, hang on. Hang on, I know you're at 90. Right, we need... Is that 125 track? It will be, won't it? Right, we'll just delete. We'll have to put this back in, won't we? Right, hang on. Bit of track maintenance, there we go. Lovely, and same again. That is beautiful. There we go. Perfectly flat. Nothing not to like about that. There we go. And why are you slowing down? No, you just keep plodding along, my friend. Has definitely got its pan up, hasn't it? Because... Wow. Now that's a familiar scene. Southern running alongside Virgin Trains. Obviously not Virgin Trains West Coast. They ran... well, they did actually, didn't they? Because Milton Keynes. I forget about the Milton Keynes section. But yeah, Virgin Trains cross-country voyages used to run down to Brighton, didn't they? And of course, cross-country voyages will still come across these at Southampton, won't they? So there's, you know, there's still a little bit of Voyager Electrostar interaction. They'd be good to have on a high-speed line. These, well, not high speed, but like a commutery style line. Could actually replace the 321s with these. Not bad boys, aren't they? I mean, I'm not being funny, but this thing is absolutely never catching the... it's never catching that 377, is it? Unless there's some sort of disaster en route. It's just not happening. Is this chap actually, you know, have we got no driver? Is it delayed due to a shortage of train crew? Voyager's coming in. Which is a good thing that the Voyager's coming in, but it is really blocking sort of everything. The Voyager's full, so it's going to make us a lot of money. Oh, he's off. He's off. Right, okay. There's 54 people you've left behind, and you do have space. Why is that happening? Lord only knows. It's just transport fever, isn't it? It's a law to itself. So we're leaving here. Where's the? Oh, can hear a Voyager's doors. So our 377 is here, doing 100. So yeah, he's absolutely not catching that at all, is he? Right. Oh, he's at my favourite bit. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a nice little shot. There we go. I actually need to put this on tonight. It's the 15th of the 6th, 2025. Well, as in not 2025, as in 25 past 8 in the evening. Oh, there we go. Still doing 100, so we're still leaving this behind. Setting up a railway line on this game really does take a long time when you don't use multiple depots, doesn't it? Ooh. There we go. That's a better shot, isn't it? Right, there we go. Right, hang on. Lovely. I mean, I guess if I use the thumbnail from there, it's sort of a bit of a giveaway on what traction I'm going to use, isn't it? It's only just got to 100. Right, so it is now starting to catch the Electro Stars. Now, where is the next one? Next one's there. Where's the Mark 3s? Oh, it's there, look. Not a worry about these, is there? What's this now? Mole. Lovely. So this is hopefully the. I wonder if a 318 has ever come into contact. Like if they've ever seen each other. Whoops. Right, has a 318 ever seen a 377? I don't know actually. Oh, this is up now. It's doing 10 mile an hour more. This is tense. I quite like sending the stopping stuff down here and the express stuff getting stuck behind. Right, that's 40 mile an hour. That is way too fast round there, isn't it? Flipping it. Right, tell you what. No, that needs to be 30. No more than 30 round that bend. Good lord. You can be 40. That little crossover bit. There you go. Get slowing down. That's. I mean, 30 is still probably a little bit fast, but. He's screeching with flange around there. Good heavens. Right, where's the other chap? How close is the fast set? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, it's never going to catch, is it? It's almost like I've sent them down in the right path and I've timetabled it all to work. I mean, I haven't. But it's almost like I have. Right. Hopefully this goes in front of this other one. Yeah, it will be now, because there's no other signal. So you can get stuck behind the stopper, which is absolutely fine, because the chap in the front is already... He's getting away, look, he's motoring over this bridge here. Lovely, look at that, beautiful stuff. Look, very modern, don't they, compared to the 318s? There we go. This is like some sort of ridiculous junction you'd expect to find near Portsmouth, isn't it? Like the 377's parked up on ridiculous radii. Right, let's speed that up, get you to your destination, my friend. Right, where are you going? We've got people for the Cornaco Express. 52 people waiting there, that's good. Oh yeah, I forget we've got a ridiculously frequent service on this line, haven't we? There we go. How many have we got here? Oh wow, 60 passengers waiting. So this is hopefully going to bring people for the HST as well. Again, Midland Main Line HSTs and 377s. It's not a brilliant combo, is it? But oh, he's off. Good lord, that's quite a volume, that, isn't it? I quite like watching these. If we just nip off on this, this has got 12 people on, which maybe does suggest that the service doesn't have to be quite as frequent as what I've made it. But then obviously when you've got an HST at the side, that then powers past. Well, I say it powers past, it will do in a minute. There we go, we'll just... Oh, lovely. Lovely. Straight into Quimper station there. HST obviously doesn't stop, so you get the nice train stopping. The HST just whizzing through. There we go. And then obviously you'll have your Southern 377s on the far platform. Lovely. Right, well that is where we're going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do click the like button, it's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing so that you never miss out on any future episodes. That is just a scene that is going to drive people bonkers, though to be fair, not totally different in terms of the livery there, are they? White, yellow and green, green, orange, and cream. It's, you know, very, very similar. Right, there we go. Yes, nothing much more to say, is there? Cheerio! Goodbye for now.